Oh man, Facebook. What am I gonna do with you guys? What up, though, guys? It's your boy Stevie D. I'm a beauty and fashion photographer based in Houston, Texas. And today's video is a little bit unorthodox from what I normally would like to put on my YouTube channel. So you guys forgive me, but I promise you it's going to be a good video. Now, I'm outside filming this video right outside of my studio, and I wanted to come outside just to kind of get some fresh air and talk about this topic because I think it's very important to discuss. So I was actually on Facebook a little while ago, and one of our popular trolls on one of our Facebook groups was trolling, and I just had to say something, and it kind of pissed me off. So I decided to make this video. So if you guys see a lot of jump cuts, it's because I'm probably cursing, so I'm probably gonna just jump to the next scene. So fair warning, I'm gonna be jump cutting a lot. Anyway, so like most of you who are photographers and creatives, you've joined numerous Facebook groups, whether it's for photography related, Photoshop related, whatever the case may be. And you're on those groups to learn, to engage with other creatives like yourself, to get as much knowledge and feedback as you can. But I'm noticing a trend in some of these Facebook groups, and a lot of it is just a whole bunch of negative energy. And it's really irritating because I've noticed that in 95% of these groups, the admins and moderators are not checking these people, man. And it's getting to a point to where I'm not only frustrated in some of these groups, but some of my peers are also frustrated in some of these groups. The reason why it's frustrating is because, okay, nobody's telling you to come in these groups, post your images, and everybody's gonna like it. That's not what this is about. This is about a community of negative energy that's gone unchecked, and it's not helpful for most people. All right, some of these groups, man, it's just negative. Like whatever you put on there, they just troll you. They just say real negative stuff. Don't have any feedback, any constructive feedback. So whenever you post your image in some of these groups, constructive criticism is a thing. Like that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get constructive criticism from your peers. But what I'm noticing is there's not much constructive going on in some of these groups. Like for instance, what kind of set me off today was there was an individual who posted a picture, and it wasn't something that I normally shoot. So I did leave a comment, and I told him, hey, I think it was a pretty good attempt. However, maybe next time you should do this, go up on your aperture so you don't blow out some of the details. That type of thing is what I consider constructive criticism. But what I'm noticing is in some of these groups, people, I don't know, they don't know how to talk to human beings anymore. It's like the dude made a comment and he was like, oh, that picture's whack as f. And I was just like, okay, how does that help? You know what I'm saying? Like these people are not really here to help. They're just really there to kind of tear you down, because sometimes some criticisms are very harsh, but those criticisms to me are okay because people are providing feedback. They're providing instructions. They're engaging you into whatever it is that you posted in order to make you better. But what I'm noticing is, like I said, 95% of these groups don't do that. They just tell you fucking suck, and they don't provide any kind of direction as to why they think it sucked and what you can do to improve. And so I've taken the liberty to remove myself from a lot of those groups. Now, again, I'm not telling anybody to be a snowflake, because everybody's not gonna love your stuff, and that's just part of human nature. But I thought that the purpose of some of these groups was to provide insight, was to provide knowledge, was to provide direction. And if you are there to provide criticism, make sure you are criticizing in a way that's cohesive for that person to improve, instead of just tearing that person down. I mean, I think that gotta stop, to be honest. And that's why I'm challenging some of these Facebook admins and moderators to stop letting that stuff go unchecked. With that being said, I just kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit. Like I said, I know some of my other friends and other photographers who are in similar Facebook groups where the energy is just so negative, they've decided to leave those groups, and I applaud them. I caution some of the admins and moderators to not let your group, your community, be a community built on trolling and negative energy and tearing other photographers down. That's just whack, man. to be honest. So now, with that being said, there are a few groups that I think you guys should check out. I'm not here to promote them, but if you are one of those individuals who want to get out the Facebook group you're in because all it is just negative, 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 I'm going to tell you about 4 groups that I'm in. There's plenty more, but these are the 4 that I'm probably the most engaged in that I want you to check out, and I'll link it below. So the first group is a beauty and fashion group. It's called Photography Education with Dana Cole. Dana has an amazing, amazing group of people who actually help each other, who engage each other, and provide insight to other photographers to help them improve. So I want you guys to check that group out. There's another group, it's called Light is Light. That's ran by Dallas Logan. It's an amazing group of individuals on there who love giving feedback. There's a lot of lighting setups on there. People talking about lighting. So if that's what your thing is, make sure you check that out. Again, Dallas does an amazing job at making sure that the trolls and the negative energy people kind of stay away from that group. So if you want to learn Photoshop, one of the best Photoshop groups that I'm in is called Photoshop with Pratik Naik. It's an amazing community there as well. Pratik gives a lot of insight with Photoshop stuff, from beauty to fashion to portraiture. So you guys check that out. I haven't seen any negative type stuff there. It's a very, very calm and relaxed community. So make sure you guys check those out. And the last group I want to talk about, it's geared toward more beauty stuff and beauty Photoshop stuff. And it's called Beauty with Tina Eisen. It's an amazing group as well. Amazing group of individuals. I post stuff there every so often, and the feedback I get and the criticism, the constructive criticism I get from some of the community has helped me in my growth as well. So those are the 4 groups that I recommend that you guys check out if you are kind of like in the space I'm in right now, where you're just tired of all the negative energy and the trolling. Make sure you guys check those out. But that's all I really had to talk about, man. I think I'm cooled down now. So if you're feeling what I'm feeling, man, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, hit the bell to be notified for all future content uploads. And man, try to have a good day, unlike what I'm having. Peace.